keep subwoofers woofing like a werewolf, howling, the werewolf growling. Rappers throw the towel in. I stand tall, towering, a giant overpowering. Meet me out in space where a meteor showering, shoveling dirt up in the cemetery, scowling, prowling, looking for a soul for devouring. Owls swoop down, grabbing rats off the ground. You can hear the bell toll 12 times in the town. Now it's midnight, streets where them lost souls hitchhike. Hearts pump ice water, never been the bitch type. I fist fight with God, slap box with Amin Ra. I'm Allah, I'm a star, armed, robbing armored cars. Armor raw, Audi villain, I'm a getaway driver. Loaded automatic in my leather jacket liner. Rappers like vagina, eat it, beat it till it bleeds. Fill it full of seeds, keep the kingdom under siege, hoes. Yo, I am surrounded by legends. Even when I don't fit in, I get in. You ain't gotta pat me down to find the weapon. Scott Stallone won't even adjust the settings before the Armageddon starts.
What's going on, everybody? Danny Terzo back with another showcase review of another piece that I just made and actually sold. So this actually didn't have a chance to be made out to public. You guys can hear my dog's pitter patter, her paws on the wood flooring. But yeah, so this is another 6.7 Jason combo, where pretty much, as I was saying, this is a 6.7 where it's a combo between a part 6 and part 7. I have my own twist where I add like a part 9 style thing to it as well. But the difference between this and the previous one I made is obviously it's got the intestines hanging out, as you guys can see. More weathered, still has the worms and maggots on certain areas. But one thing about this thing that I really like is the rib cage behind it. You guys can actually see sculpted lungs. I don't know if I can feel. Let me see if I can get a light. So as you guys can see, when I push the light through, there's spacing. And then as you guys see, the light comes up through there. And it's shining where you guys can see that. Those are lungs. Those are lungs back there. Let's see if we can get... It's so much easier to see in hand, it really is. But let's see if we try this. There they are. You see that? Kind of black, red. Those are lungs. But anyway, back to this. So it's kind of got like a Candyman feel to it, where it's got a little bit of separation, and then obviously the detail work. He's got the chain, he's got a full metal and wood machete, the torn gloves, you know. He's got that really weathered mask. So he's just vibing, and yeah, I like this. I stuck more to a little bit brighter colors this time around. He's got like a root growing on him, as he's been underground or underwater for a while. He's got a maggot on his toes. You guys can see all the detail work, a lot of exposure points, and like I said, this is already sold. I was working on two, they both sold. This one's a little bit more in its own thing because of the intestines hanging out. The other one was a little bit more regular. He's on a dial right here, as you guys can see. Sculpted ground, dirt, rocks, wood porch. Then it comes with the full torso bust with a zombified head sculpt that you guys can put, like, say, the mask, pop it over, and it comes with variants of masks, all the straps and all that. As you guys can see, the straps are on the inside of the masks and all that, so it's got like a little hidden feature, so you can have multiple looks. So we have this one, which is more like a part 3 style bust, just with a little mix of the full sculpted body. Got some spine work. This one's in a more exaggerated bust with some intestines that really degraded, the ribs and all that. He's got worms in the eyes. You know, and then over here, you can see the spine. So you can display pretty much all the masks except for, I think, one, is the only one that you can't display just because there's 3 heads, 1, 2, 3, and there's 1, 2, 3. No, there's 4 masks. There's 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So you can only display 3, but still, that's plenty. And then of course you have the tree trimmer. I made it really long because hey, certain tree trimmers are long as hell. It will come with a COA, and then there's this cool little accessory, severed lady's head. And then you have a severed head over here, as I was saying, traditionally sculpted and all that. Of a lady with her eyes cut out and all that. So that's a cool accessory. So yeah, and then obviously we have Mr. Jason over here. Then you could take off his mask. And you have his naughty face. Let's put some light on there. Oh yeah, looking mean. And then let's turn him around, show the details in the back. He has machete holster. He's got his utility belt. Then we got a custom sculpted axe with its own custom pouch. You know, we got another pouch over here, worms, his spine showing, and pretty gory, pretty cool. And yeah, man, he's got the chain, like I said. He's got 2 pouches. One has a worm on it, of course. Got to add those little details. He's got all the sculpted forearms, fully sculpted figure. So yeah. And you can actually switch off the mask if you guys so please. Just gotta put the straps in the back 1 second. And there's that. So, but in my opinion, the mask to display is definitely this one. To give it that look. Alright guys, until next time, Conquer Your Collection, stay sick and peace.
The high to start riding, never the victim with my hands in the sky. When it's hammer time, racks a slide. Leviathan.